She's like, you stole my man.
Nah.
You told me to take him.
She set it up.
Like, you told me to take him.
KHETHIWE, BUTHELEZI is coming back.
Oh,
Generations.
crazy. The face of Chocolata.
Yes. Tell people, roomies, when they see this story or this thing
heard it
anywhere,
first.
you guys knew it first. When did we get to a point where, as a society and as a generation right now, that we've accepted that it's okay to emasculate men, to put all the blame on men?
He still chose to dog his
Okay,
girlfriend out.
fine. Okay, I'll give
Yes,
you that. I'll
no,
give you
the-
that. Mara, if
everyone
you are
is
saying you're
wrong.
gonna have a hierarchy of wrongs,
Everyone's
the man is at the
wrong, but
bottom.
babe,
Men are weak.
looking up to.
I feel like we all don't pay our TV license. When was the last time you paid yours?
Girl,
The only time I pay mine is when I have to buy a new television.
they're gonna come find us. Don't say that we pay it.
You are speaking to a country that has just given Asama Forgotten Chomi a budget to do some AI
for
song.
AI.
Maybe they're too popular. Maybe that's why they always sort out.
No, he never has them.
Asas.
What? Because they're popular.
He needs to be better as a businessman.
Yeah.
Ever.
No, I feel like we kind of like pushing him to be customers. I don't understand. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
But
She
also,
should be making more of an effort.
mangoes are seasonal. So what
Is it?
happens? Yes.
But there's
Okay.
also, what's the other acha? It's not always mango. It's only mango now because I know Woolies' one isn't always mango.
Yeah, they
That
have
one is not great.
jalapenos, they have cabbage, acha.
Cabbage acha.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, okay.
What is
That's
that?
actually not bad. There's
No.
like
Anything
cabbage
about
and
that.
carrots.
Yeah.
Guys, why do you associate cabbage with poverty?
Not poverty,
Hey,
but
where's that
cabbage is
coming
just
from?
nasty.
That is so random.
That's so random.
Where
Cabbage
is that
and
coming from?
cauliflower is just nasty.
You got this random thing. On my way here, right?
Yeah.
I'm going through my phone and I see this thing, and I try to be like a very, clean kind of guy, you know what I mean? But sometimes the wild side of me sometimes sees things that they should not be saying.
Like what?
So this girl on I think it was on X or was it TikTok? One of these apps. I opened it and this girl, there's this poster where the girl says that her biggest fear, right, is doing the, on a guy's thing, right? And she sees a flash.
By mistake.
Yes.
A lot of men record women without them
Exactly.
knowing,
That's
especially in
what I'm
doggy
saying.
style.
Now that when you were saying earlier on about the
That's-
Instagram thing, right?
yeah.
About nudes on Instagram, and I thought, damn, actually, come to think of it, how many times you walk into somebody's house and you get into an intimate situation and you're like, should I be doing it here? Maybe there's a camera
Maybe
somewhere.
there's something.
True.
If you in doggy and you feel both a man's hands
Yeah.
not on you
You
should be
anymore,
worried.
you should.
Yeah.
Because what's happening?
What a way to live, eh?
Like, what's happening? No, it happened to a friend of mine where, they were doing the deed. Worse, she was, how do I say this appropriately? She was back there with her
Yes,
mouth.
yes, yes.
So she's never done that before. And he asked her and she said, okay, I'll try it. And then
Yeah.
this guy's recording. She was so bleak afterwards because she realized and she's like, you try to catch me in such an intimate moment
Yeah.
where I'm doing something that maybe a lot of women aren't comfortable with and then you're recording. So
Yeah.
messed up.
My thing is this as well, right? We live in times right now where you can never trust anybody fully, right? And at the same time, what's on the internet stays forever, guys.
Yeah.
Even if it's deleted,
Someone's
it
already-
stays somewhere. So you better be comfortable. Like
Yeah.
even these people who are like, no, I'm only opening OnlyFans because I'm going through something. I just need quick cash, whatever.
Yeah.
Those videos are downloadable. Trust
Yep.
me. Anything on the internet can be downloaded.
someone could record with another phone,
yeah.
and record your page. So even though maybe it won't allow screenshots, it's like,
Yeah.
if you don't know how creative people are when it comes to
Even
violating.
if you once.
They are creative because with
If
me,
you want,
they
yeah.
photoshopped a bikini picture of me and then
Yeah.
they changed it and made it look as if I'm naked.
Put your
they
face on
put
it.
up someone's vagina on my...
And it was on the internet.
And it trended on Twitter.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But I think
How
that's
would you
grounds for
violate
feeling.
looks
someone like
real.
that? Yeah. How would
But if you can
violate
trace
someone like
the
that?
thing, the originator of such,
Surely you can
Yeah.
get
sue them to the hills, babe.
Yep.
Sue them. Shamiso, who's welcome?
Okay, the girls, the gays, the thems, the theys, and the straight men, if they behave. And I actually met a roomie at Propaganda at Seho Worldwide's birthday. And he was the photographer there. He took pictures and then he said, I behave, by the way. And I was like, and then I was like, oh, so I was like, shout out, you meet them everywhere. So shout out to the roomies, you
And
know.
how was the party?
It was so good. Like, you know, sometimes there's like Uncle Vinny once said, I'm tired of the nigulations. Like sometimes there's just too many men in a room. This time it was a lot of honeys.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, Tsecho, you really pulled out, you know.
Shout out.
Yeah, the VIP was nice, but it was also well planned. You know, we weren't sitting on top of each other. Like sections were, you know, and it was a nice crew. Propaganda's dope, especially when you're in the VIP. No shade to the crowd, but that crowd gets packed, you know what I mean? So it was fire, Tsecho performed, proper birthday vibes.
Okay.
So shout out to all the smoke.
What did you get up to?
Child, I was just watching football.
Yeah.
So much football.
Yeah.
Man City, Pirates, Sundowns. There was a whole lot of things happening. Also, I just wanted to chill at home. You know, I've been doing so much. I felt like, you know, I needed just to relax and, you know, take some time for myself and my kids.
Yeah.
And just regroup.
Being your mommy. Look, I was supposed to
Yeah,
join
Phil
her.
was supposed to come with me. I was ready. I made sure there was.
hyped. He was checking the lineup.
I
He was
made
like,
sure there was
yeah.
space in
I was
the car. I told
bored.
my partner we need to
No.
fetch Phil. Like,
Then
you know.
Chiki, this person that I've been talking to, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm available. Don't get too excited. There's not going to be a second date.
Dad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So this person just is like, oh, I'm available, you know, are you available? I'm like, okay, propaganda with some shit. Yeah, yo, my nigga, what? Oh.
Why Ryan, my nigga?
Oh my God. Okay.
Of course, you know, Tseho's friends are like Killer Brady
Yeah,
and
but
all the, you know, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It would have been fun. So I had to
Brady.
choose. I'm like, but I've already told Shams that I'm okay with coming. But at least it's an hour before then, you know, before she's expecting me. So it's not like I'm telling her last minute, right?
Okay.
Cut the story short, I do end up going out with this person, and
What kind of date is it at that hour?
it's a guy date, you know what I mean? It's
Where
not
were
it's
you
not
guys? Was it
restaurant. No, it's
Groove?
not restaurant, it's a bar date. It's
Oh,
like
bar
we
date.
went
Oh,
out for a
bar.
drink, you know, boys, you know. We're drinking, whatever. And I realized something, that my life is too boring.
Okay, why?
What?
Because this dude could not find any other interesting conversation to have with me outside of talking about the industry. And he's not even in the industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got so bored, bruh. Like, and I understand. Look, the first hour, I kind of like understood it because you meeting somebody for the first time. Maybe you're trying to be kind of like, I'm trying to get to know you.
Yes, he
Yeah.
thinks
You know,
that's
and
what
know
you
your
like.
world.
Get
Maybe
to
that's
know
what
you
I
by
like,
your
right?
passions,
But
yeah.
I'm like, and I'm trying to, you know, when you have a conversation with somebody and you don't want to be rude and you're trying to nudge them out of those topics
Yes.
that they are like on. And every time, like 2 minutes in, segue back.
Oh
2 minutes
my
in,
God.
Well, but you know how private you are. Maybe he was feeling like you, because when the three of us go out for lunch, we'll be talking, venting, you know how private you are as a person.
Yeah.
So maybe he felt like he was hitting a wall when it came
Yeah.
to any other topic.
Okay, fair enough.
Or
you know?
maybe he just wants to be part of the industry. There's also that.
See, that's a problem now. That's a no-no for
What
me.
does he
I
do?
do not want to date anybody who wants to be part of the entertainment industry. You know
Yeah,
what I
'cause
mean?
why is
I
he
don't
so
want to date an
invested?
influencer. I don't want to date somebody who sees the industry as a step up
Yeah.
when they are already, because I mean, I don't want to give it too much away, but he's in a corporate kind of like job, you know,
Okay.
where he went and studied for 7 years. You know, he's sorted, he's okay. You know what I mean? But like we've always said, you know, even people that are in jobs that are paying them a lot of money want to be celebrities for some weird reason.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? Do you want this life?
It's so off-putting when someone's overly fascinated. Like, I would hate if
Yeah.
I went on a date and it's like, so what's Londi actually like in person?
Exactly.
So why did
People
people
do
and
that
that
all the-
person stop talking? Because then it's like, whoa. In my previous life with like, especially with women,
Yeah.
then it's, do you know why this person and this person stopped being friends? And I'm like, isn't this a date?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
are you
Yeah,
asking
why are we
me
discussing other
people's
people?
business, knowing that I
I
might
hate
have
that,
intel? Like, so did you say like, this
Yeah,
was
no.
great,
With
but-
him, he was not asking me about specific individual. He was just asking about industry things, you know. Like, oh, you posted this the other day. What was this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he wanted to talk about industry stories, and I got kind of like bored because I feel like if you genuinely wanted to know me, if you already know that world, you would be on some, okay, that's
Tell me
what
about your
you do. So
upbringing and
who's
everything.
Phil outside of all that noise? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all that, because I mean, the moment somebody kind of like shows an interest of knowing Khopolo, let me put it that way. I always say Khopolo is my name that my friends, with my friends, and Film Pillar is what I do. You know what I mean? So if you're trying to get to know Film Pillar, then try to know Khopolo. You know what I mean? And especially since I introduce myself to potentials as Khopolo, not as Film Pillar.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Real government.
Yeah, get to know Khopolo. And, but also, like, I love what you said, because I also feel like maybe my guard is too high as well. Maybe I was looking for red flags where there weren't any. But truth be told, by the end of it, I was like, we just ended up getting drunk, and by the time the night ended, it's like, we are bros now. There's no.
So do you say to someone after a date goes not the way you wanted, do you just be like, oh, thank you, and then you just fizzle them out? Or do you say, listen, thank you, I appreciate your time, but I don't think this is for me?
I'm very upfront in that
I'll
way,
ghost you.
because like I genuinely did tell him the following day, because I wasn't rude on the day. So we had a little, dating yana as the two of us, and then when it was not going where I needed it to go, but we were a little tipsy, and then joined other people. You know what I mean?
So you're like,
so it stopped being a date; it became like a boys' night out.
Yes.
And it was nice, it was fun. But the following day, I had to tell him that yeah, man, I don't think it's gonna work out between us. But I like you though. We can hang out if you wanna hang out, and because it turned out that with other people, the vibe was much better, because with other
you can't be
people,
alone.
yeah, he seemed like a cool guy. It's just that
but not for
I don't think
dating.
maybe he's a cool guy for me.
You said your life is boring. Your life would have been fun if you were at propaganda with Shamiso.
Hallelujah.
Then you'd have some sort of, you could have told him, I have this rock star friend.
I know.
Like-
But also, that's the thing. I would never ever introduce a new person to my friends until I've dated them for like maybe a month.
No,
or
he mustn't
2
come
weeks.
with us to
Yeah,
propaganda.
I'm just saying that in general, in
Just
like I
you.
find that
Makes
very,
sense.
very, very weird, because I've got some very judgmental friends. Even the new ones are very judgmental. But I did go.
I saw a hand.
Imagine Londi will be asking
What
so many
mean?
questions.
He's just gonna be like, so what do you do?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So does that mean like, you spicy as hell? That person was gonna get the interrogation of dooms.
I'm just glad you went for a date, actually.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Yeah,
Get
I'm
back
trying
in
to
the
open up.
field.
Look, open up so much. So like, I even did something. No face-to case. I did something.
What did you
Show them what I did.
Right
I went out with a friend of mine yesterday. That's why I'm a little whatever. And guys, I don't dance. You all know that.
Come on,
I ended up dancing.
Come on,
I even did whatever the kids call this.
Hi, Bofini.
You're shocking me because we've been out together and I've
Yeah.
never seen you
He
dance.
also smokes humbly now.
Yes. No, but I
You're
told
rubbing
you I
off
have
on
to
him.
smoke humbly.
Why?
I'm trying to win myself out of smoking cigarettes, because I got a code for my dental stuff, and it's like over 100K, 100,000.
Yes, that's a proper dentist.
You understand? 100,000K to do what I want to do with my teeth and all
Because
of
of
that.
cigarettes?
Yeah. Remember, I had I had veneers.
Oh,
You understand?
okay.
But now you can't even recognize them, because they're so stained, and it's cigarettes. You know what I mean? And even if I go clean and whatever, I also have gaps, because I intended to do like a full mouth thing.
Okay.
But then, I was on some. I can't quit.
Is that
I'm not paying it, because at the time the guy that was gonna do it for me then was like about 110. So I started with 4, so I did like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I just couldn't quit smoking at the time. You know what I mean? I was like, then let me not waste time. Which was a great decision, because look at me now. Wait, now I'm like, no, I'm getting older now. I don't want to lose my teeth. I need to do this
the
procedure
thing is,
now.
Humbly requires you to find it when you're out. Like at least a cigarette. I'm not encouraging you to stay on cigarettes, but it's right in your pocket. You know what I mean?
But you know what? Lundi said something to me when we were somewhere else talking about the Humbly thing, which I realized that it actually does happen. When you've got Humbly, whatever, you don't feel like drinking too much, and you don't feel like smoking as much.
Oh, okay.
You understand? It helps out. Like, for instance, like the entire night yesterday, I did not touch a cigarette.
Oh,
you know.
because of the Humbly Bab.
It
Yeah,
does help.
you know,
Even with
yeah, it
alcohol.
does help
You
with
find
whatever.
yourself just holding the same drink.
Yeah.
And you're just smoking humbly.
You know. And also, I can't carry it to my house. So when I'm
Yeah.
in my house, then the thought
What
of,
do you
because
do?
cigarettes are in my house.
Yes, exactly.
Smoke.
Yeah, so I've gotten rid of them.
Okay.
So yeah, so
Oh, you're doing
Is that
well.
why you always have a fresh manicure? Because like my partner smokes cigarettes and it stains his
yes.
2 nails.
But I also just hate dirty nails.
Yeah.
I pet peeve of hate dirty nails. So
Yeah.
instead of me judging other other people, and then uthola gore le nna ke na le dirty nails. So that's the
Yeah,
reason
just
why I
makes
use
your nail a
dark
bit
colors.
orange,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
these 2 nails or whatever.
yeah. I
Smoking
use
is
I
just
use dark
horrible.
colors on my nails to cover gore, even if my nails are dirty now you can't see them because I've got I covered them with a dark what do you call this thing? Q-Tex? Is it still called Q-Tex?
No,
Jellish.
jealous.
Jellish.
Whatever.
Q-Tex.
Oh, Q-Tex.
Well, shout out to you for going on a date and shout out to
Yeah.
you for dancing. It seems
And
like you
shout out
stepped
for
out of your
stopping
comfort zone.
with the
Yeah.
smoking,
Yeah.
the cigarettes.
3 shout outs to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but yeah, I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, one
Because
step at a
cigarettes is
time.
not good for your health, kids.
Yeah, please,
Hubbly,
kids.
even hubbly, hey?
Yeah, just don't smoke in general. I don't smoke anything, and like it's so nice to not have that thing have like a grip on you, you know,
Yeah.
and be like, "Ish, I need to go. I want to go out for lunch, but then we have to go to a place that has hubbly, or we need to go to a place that you can have where there's a smoking section.
Yeah.
You know, just me. I'm always like, guys, I don't have those problems. But my my no face, no case is just flowers that I got the other day. It was really sweet. I was
Cute.
inside the shopping center. I always like go past your salon and like stare at it. I'm always like,
But
"Is
you
she
don't
here?"
come in.
I'm coming, trust me.
Okay.
I'm coming later this week actually. But so I was getting ingredients because I was gonna cook. And then I get back into the car and then these were on my seat, you know? And I always say flowers don't need an occasion. Like,
Yeah.
get me flowers just for existing. Get me flowers just because I'm
Yeah.
having a tough week. Sorry, I'm sick, by the way. Just because I'm having a tough week, just because I'm amazing, like so they were really pretty and pink is my favorite color. I like white and pink roses. I'm not really into the red. So that made my week.
Nemali, even money, just send money, just
Yeah,
because.
just send it
I
at-
sent my friend petrol money today.
Yeah.
And she hasn't even said thank you.
They love to do that. I also sent my mom money one time
me
and then
check.
no message. But then when I told her about it, like weeks later, she's like, "Oh, that was you. The reference just said love you." So I didn't know who it was. I'm like, investigate and say thank you. So she's like, "No, I thought someone sent it by mistake and the bank
Yeah.
was gonna call
Oh, no.
asking for it back, you know."
I wish someone would send me money.
Yeah, just send it in jail. Don't ask me what for, babe. Just send it. I don't need a reason. The minute you step out the house, you're spending money. So why do
Yeah.
I need to have a reason or like an occasion or a need? I need it just in jail every day, you know, not every day, but you know what I mean? Like,
But
just
look
send
at
it.
you. You're glowing.
Am I?
Yes.
Thank you.
Is it because you're in love? What's
Maybe-
going on? Like
maybe-
even your outfit, like you all like glammed up, like you just glowing.
I know. I just wanted to be in like my feminine energy. Like even my
Okay.
outfit to propaganda was like really like girly, you know. So I just felt I was like, ugh, I don't want to be a nigger today. But also, so I don't know if you know, there's this company called Isabella Garcia, right? And what they do is like specialize in, you go in or you fill out like a survey. So I filled out a survey talking about my skin type, what lipstick colors I prefer on myself, what eyeliner colors, you know what I mean? Whether I have medium to oily skin, am I happy with my skin? Do I have a problem with pimples or whatever the case may be? And then they send you products that suit whatever your needs are after you filled out that survey. And you know, when like you walk into any sort of pharmacy or beauty store, it's kind of hard to know what
Yeah, it's
what
overwhelming.
need. Yes, it's overwhelming. You don't know what you need. Something might have worked for your friend, but it's not working for you. You know what I mean? Because it's specific, but then the process of consulting is really like long and tedious and all of that. So what Isabella Garcia does is that you get to fill that out. They send you products that are for that. And it's kind of like to help you glow up. So it's not just a beauty brand, but they like consult with you. They have like ambassadors that will help you with the regimen that you need to follow, with the routines that you need to follow. They also they help with hair care, fragrances, skin
Do
care.
they have a store though?
Body care. No, it's not a physical store. So this is
Yeah.
all online. And then someone like comes and they can bring you the products and you don't even have to pay immediately. They have like you could do it over I think like 12 months or you could do like a lay-by.
Okay.
Because I think they also want you to see that
So
like
wait, is it like
we're
that
doing it
food
for
thing?
you.
You know that the food prep thing where you can actually pay a subscription or pay for a company to
a
curate food
subscription.
stuff for you every week.
Yes.
Cool.
There's a subscription and I'm just like, you know,
Yeah.
I always say like I think we all want to be the hottest versions of ourselves. You know what I mean? Like when something works for you, stick to it. So I'm still trying to see, you know, what's happening with my skin and stuff because I do want to be radiant. You know, you always want to feel good even without makeup.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes there's still things like I don't have a pimple problem, but my skin gets kind of dull because maybe I'm not resting enough or whatever. So all those products help you just, you know, glow up and have like a little bit of a makeup. Like they really care about beauty and it's for men and women.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
So Phil,
So you order online and then
yeah, you order online. Oh, you fill it out and then they'll bring it to you. And then you get to come back and be like, yo, this is the update. And so far, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to
You
Isabella
know,
Garcia.
I worry because you know what? Thank you, mommy. And rest in peace.
for the good skin.
Can't thank
For the
my
good
dad.
skin.
I've got good skin. I've never
Yeah.
had to use products. You know what I mean? I've never had to use product. I've never had to kind of like, you know, worry about pimples or rash and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
However, I do understand that, you know, as we age, even, no matter how blessed you are, you're not gonna look 25 forever.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
Hydrate your
So
skin.
I am actually thinking like even when I go to my they said I must stop calling it a barber shop. Now it's a grooming spot.
There's something wrong with
man.
barber shop.
No, because like no,
'cause there's
male
other
beauty.
things.
Yes.
Is it male grooming? Male grooming now is a
grooming,
thing
yeah.
that you know.
Yes.
And I guess then now they put in these masks and things on me and I'm like
Facials.
okay.
Yeah, even my boyfriend's doing too much.
Yeah.
Threading, facials.
Bakaloganya.
No,
So,
they're doing it all, but they should because also they don't get to like on a day where you don't feel as cute. Men don't get to wear
Glam
makeup.
up like us.
Yeah, so you have to come as you are. So why
Yeah,
not?
sure.
You know, so I think it's also dope that Isabella Garcia also caters to men. So I'll send you guys the link, fill out the survey. And see, and it's affordable. You know what I mean? You have nothing to lose by just investing a bit more time in the morning
Okay.
on your thing.
I can.
try it out.
Yeah,
Noticing.
now we must get them on
Yes,
board, guys.
Isabella.
Hey, you see,
Isabella,
you did a good
yeah,
job.
just-
well
Isabella,
done,
Isabella, send
well
us
done.
stuff, okay?
Rubies,
we
go
want
tell
to try.
Isabella.
Yeah,
Yes.
because please
Because
tell
they have
Isabella.
makeup, skincare.
Makeup, skincare, hair care,
Hair care.
body care, fragrances,
Yeah.
everything like
I'm gonna need hair care for my salon as well.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, Isabella.
And I also just
Isabella.
let's
Woza Kelly. Ngiyakuzwa mina, sawufikile
Phil,
la.
we need more dancing, Phil. We need
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, hey, when.
Yini.
Ashale, I agree you
did
know
she do?
people.
Ngiyazwakala.
Umngani wakho, is it a family member, whatever? Why is she going around selling 100 and something thousand rand? Was it like how much? Was it 500,000 or something like ridiculous price for a
No,
coat?
name and shame. I need a name.
What's her name? The lady with a store, with a fair coat store.
Oh, House of Z.
House of Z.
Yes.
Yes. I saw a picture on social media of this coat. Apparently, it's real fur. Well, we don't have it there because you know
Okay.
I didn't tell Mohag
But
about
we'll
it
have
prior
it,
to. Yeah,
right?
we'll have it. You guys will see it on screen right now.
There's a 100K one.
It's a ridiculous amount, Dingy. Like I don't know, it's like 100 and something
one of the
thousand.
long ones?
Yes,
The
long, but it's
long-
real fair apparently,
is,
right?
yeah.
But here's the funny part, right? So the picture goes up, and within like 48 hours, right? There's another picture that says sold out. Somebody went to the website and found out that the thing is sold out, right? So now there is a discourse for him. Was it only 2 coats that were sold?
Sorry.
And now they're sold out? Or are the berries still eating money?
Because
that
yeah,
a lot of
no,
them
but
went and
how,
bought
how much
a
stock
coat.
was it? Yeah.
No, but what I know with the coats, she
Yeah.
always keeps like a one of one type
Oh,
of
okay,
situation.
makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, like she doesn't have 2 of the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, with the coats, especially
Yeah,
yeah,
cool.
because the ones that I have, I just know that they're done.
I wish I had thought about this.
Guys, but why are we
the
wearing
amount is so
animal
ridiculous.
fur?
Yeah, well.
or real fur.
Yeah, fur is expensive.
But
guys.
why are we wearing it? You know, I'm against that in terms of animal cruelty and all that.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'm
I
just
get
like,
that.
you can get something that looks just as beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, you might not be able to say it's real fur, but I feel like you can get something that's beautiful that's not.
But I mean,
you
these
know?
days, can people even tell the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, people can't tell.
So
Can people tell the difference
when
from
it says
full
sold
fur
out, it's
and
just
real
that one
fur?
that's sold. Because you're saying she doesn't.
Maybe
keep
there was just one.
Yeah,
K
yeah.
fur coat.
100K.
Yeah, because
Someone went immediately and said, "I need it.
Said yes.
I need
but
it."
also
for
like
me.
I find that distinctive outfits like that or garments like that or items like that, right? they are the kind of things that you cannot wear over and over. Like literally, you can only wear that to 2 events in a year.
Yeah, go to Monaco. And
Only in
break
winter,
once.
also. Then
Yes,
you
you get what I'm
next year.
saying?
Yeah, then you have to switch it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're not pocket watching, guys. If they have the money to do it, let them do it. But
Yes, it's a good investment. I still wear my late grandmother's fur coats.
Yeah, I love
See what
things
I'm
that you
saying?
can pass down and
Yeah.
that could stay for long. And then it's kind of worth the money, but that is crazy.
Right.
How quick was that sold out?
I think within 24 hours, if not less, because I literally saw it, and then by the following day when I'm scrolling again, I see how sold out.
Okay,
love
whoever bought
it.
it, please post.
Yeah,
It's winter.
because-
Let's see.
Because
who it
remember what I'm
is.
saying? I'm saying
Yeah.
the initial conversation was, who's gonna buy this?
Yeah.
For this ridiculous amount of money, and why is it real fair, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The following day, the conversation was like, who bought this?
So-
Now it's sold out. How many babies bought this?
Now she doesn't want. I'm sure the person won't even want to post it because
Yeah.
now it's like.
Madlanga commission.
Yeah, now it's clear that
It's
ish,
like
I've
you.
got the racks and it's me. Yeah, I bought it. So I would definitely not
Yeah.
be posting in it anytime soon if there's so much attention on it, you know?
Yeah, and someone was saying, oh, now you guys are selling Londi's coats because she's already worn it. And I'm just like, no, it's at my house.
Why do people
I did
like
not
making
borrow
so
that
much stuff
coat.
up about you? Like, where did they even get that from?
But it's because, celebrities normally, borrow items from
Which is
boutiques.
cost effective because,
Yeah,
that's the
because
thing.
we
If you're gonna
wear-
be on a red carpet with a
Yeah.
garment once, why would
Yeah.
you want to
That's
buy
it.
it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But still, yours is still in the closet.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh,
so
by the
old
way,
video.
there's this guy. Rumis, please help us with this. There's this guy that I bump into. Sometimes I'm not an Instagram person, right? So
Yeah.
sometimes I scroll on Instagram and then something pops up. And then I'm fascinated and then something happens maybe, or maybe I get a notification to get out of Instagram. By the time I come back, that thing is gone.
Yeah, it's refreshed.
There is this designer that I'm looking for, guys.
Oh,
I
that
think his
thing in
name
the
is
DMs.
Shaba something. Shaba something. He's very good. Yeah, I wanna. If you guys know who I'm talking about, please.
Let us know.
Yeah. Like,
What does he do?
He's a
Shaba?
designer. He's a fashion
Design-
designer. Yeah,
fashion
he's a fashion
designer.
designer. South African fashion designer. Ushotinyana, so it is dope. I like.
So he
I like
designs
his
like what,
garments.
gowns or...
Yeah, but I think he mainly does male stuff. From what I saw, when I on the Instagram thing
Yeah.
that popped up was like he does all these baggy stuff. I'm on the baggy clothes kind of era right now in my fashion, whatever. And I loved the pieces that I was seeing on that. You
And
know
so
what I mean?
now
But
you've
I
lost
didn't
it.
follow
Yeah.
at the time. So if you guys know who that is, please, man, hit me up or hit us up there with his handle so
Please
that
let
I
us
can
know.
find it. Yeah.
Let us
Also,
know.
what's that new feature on Instagram by the DMs?
Okay, what's
The
happening?
thing, instance.
Oh,
I still don't.
What is the instance? We
I-
already have reels.
I
so-
don't. Yes, if we
No.
can already post on our stories, what is the point of
it's
instance?
like a view once post.
Oh.
So you can't see it again.
Yeah. You
Oh,
only see
okay.
it once.
Oh, okay. But what are you posting on Instagram that should only be seen once? Because it's not a
By
it's not
all
like it's
of us
by
also.
all of us. Like I understand if you have like a private account and it's just maybe you and some of your homies, but if you're a public figure, like what are you posting that?
Yo, and people are posting, like 30 pictures in 5 minutes.
And it's just a and
Pictures
then
of
you see
what?
it and then
Of
it's gone.
themselves, like eating. Now you're at the gym. Now
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, guys, this is a lot.
Does it
Right.
notify people if you take a screenshot? It probably does, no? No,
me
because
try that.
Instagram, please, you don't have to be everything. There's already threads like Twitter on Instagram, and apparently you could never deactivate threads. So I don't have threads.
Yeah.
There's threads now. There's instance. We already have stories. We have reels. We have DMs.
Yeah, it's too much.
You can scroll on your For You page like it's TikTok and see funny videos. So what more do you want from us? I don't want to see people's instance. I open my DMs and there's this thing in the corner.
It's just there.
And you bothering me because I didn't shift.
Yeah.
I'll call you. Like I'll find your instance
Apparently
if I'm
you can
interested.
disable the
You can disable it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that. I'm not interested.
What, disable the DMs?
the instance.
instance.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
okay,
interested. My partner went
Yeah.
out last night. I see he posted some instance. I'm like, what is this? I thought he sent them to me. But then I'm like, no, this is not a DM. So what is it? Like, and I'm a technophobe, so I was very
Wait, so what you
confused.
see in your DMs is sort of like a broadcast message?
No, it's like
No, it's just
yeah,
there
you
on
see
the
also
side.
the broadcasting
Ah.
chat. You see
They keep popping up.
it's here on the side. And then you click on it and
Don't
then
you
it's
have that?
Side
people's
of the skin. No, babes, I told you I'm not an Instagram person
Why
like
you
that.
see
I
someone
haven't even
posted a
seen
cupcake?
it.
Who gives a damn about this orange?
See, this is what they're doing.
cupcake. Oh, if you're gonna post some stuff that's view once, I better see bums, thirst traps, you cheating on your partner,
No,
maybe
that's too
maybe something, But like people who put you on their close friends, I follow this one guy. We've been friends forever, but I'm on his close friends, and he'll post a salad. I'm like, who are you hiding the salad from? Why is there a salad
Why is it on close friends?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be on your close friends, I better see something.
Yo,
So close friend is that thing where you subscribe or
No,
you just select.
Yes, I
Leo
just select.
subscribe because I was
Like
once on
8
Poppy, the Poppy thing. I used to kind of like wanted to support her, right? And I
Yes,
went on
love
Instagram
her.
and I was paying, I think it was 135 a month.
No, she
What
makes
is that?
people do that. It's her close friends.
Yeah.
But you can like I
Oh,
can
you
just
can
add
actually
you.
yeah,
I just
alright,
add you. Then
alright.
you see the green circle when you're on my thing, and then
Oh,
it's
stories.
Yes, then it's my secrets. It's my private.
Kumete has the best close friends.
Okay.
Oh, damn,
The
I need to get
content's
on
there.
Really?
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I need to get on there. I'll add you guys. Me, I just vent a lot. I won't lie. I don't really
Yeah.
post
Close friends.
anything untoward, But if I'm not seeing thirst traps or some crazy stuff, please remove me.
Yeah.
I'm not on your
Yeah.
close friends to see Papa
I
Kanama.
mean, I actually never
I don't
read
have
my
close
DMs.
friends on
Like,
social
thanks to
media.
you two, now I'm getting a lot of notification on Instagram because I never really get into Instagram like that,
Yeah.
right? But now because of the show that we're doing right now, when they post a thingy or whenever you guys respond to something, then for some reason I'm gonna get notifications.
Why do you prefer Twitter?
Yeah, I hate Twitter.
Because I don't like publicizing my personal life like that. You know what I
So
mean?
Twitter still
Yeah.
feels
Yeah.
like work.
And Instagram is too visual, and I don't like the pressure of having to post about my life like that. You know what I mean?
Aesthetics.
Okay, I get
Aesthetics,
you.
and
Wiping
I'm
your
not an
camera.
aesthetic kind
Yeah.
of guy, right? Whereas on Twitter, I can just share my thoughts.
About
Now
other people.
now people know who I am,
Yeah.
but I could just be film pillar, sort of like a name.
Yeah.
Film pillar without
You like
yeah,
that.
oh, how can you say that wearing that?
So do you tweet other things, or do you only
Right.
tweet your announcements and social?
I'm very intentional on Twitter. Twitter for me is mainly about my work. It's about TV stuff, my opinions on the industry, and all
So
of that.
give us some
Occasionally.
TV scoop, because you were keeping secrets from us.
No. That's an excuse
I
for
actually
read
think
the
I
room.
have an idea.
Yeah.
On read the room.
Yeah. So
Are we there already?
yeah, we're there. Let's just go.
Okay,
there.
let's
We're there.
go,
Yeah,
let's
let's go
go.
there. So this is nobody knows about this. I was told this by accident.
Okay.
Okay.
But
if
I
I know
verified
about
it with other people, and it seems like it is the truth, right?
Yes.
Let me ask you this. If you were to ask for anybody to return to Generations, you have watched Generations, right? You grew up watching Generations. Yeah.
Yes.
Look up what do I think it is.
Yes.
What character would you want back?
On Generations.
Yeah.
Umenzi ngubani ukuthi he's late.
Okay, he's late.
Yeah. Tao,
Tao has been back.
he's back. Oh,
Yeah,
Generations
yeah,
is
yeah,
still
yeah.
on?
I'm also shocked with
Yeah,
shout out to
but
them.
Yeah, think way back. Think way
Jack
back.
Mabasa?
Think way. Jack Mabasa has been back.
Is he not dead?
What about
he was
On the
resurrected.
show.
He was
on the-
resurrected.
Oh, my
on the show?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that made a logical story.
Yes.
Wow, it's giving days of our
In
lives.
hospital or from the grave?
No, man. The character just came back and they had some whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyway,
Damn it, CD.
one of the most popular
Who's
that guy?
characters.
Gaddafi.
Also,
Oh,
wow.
Queen.
Yes, remember Queen?
Queen was
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
Yes.
I would love for Queen to come back. I think it would be so dope if the character of Queen came back to Generations.
Yeah.
But
Iconic.
unfortunately, it's not Queen yet.
Achi.
Yeah.
She okay. I see where you go with that. I see where you go with
Okay.
that. But here, guys, KHETHIWE BUTHELEZI is coming back.
Oh,
Generations. Yes.
hectic.
Crazy. The face of
Ooh.
Chocolata.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. I was hanging out with some industry friends, and that came up. Winning Chaba.
Yes.
Because we're
Yes.
talking about House of Zida is ending on ETV, right? What is
yes.
Winning gonna be doing? And somebody was like, but SABC is trying to court her to come back to Generations. I'm
Yeah.
like, what would she be doing for Generations? You know, like coming back as what? As a family, whatever. But yeah, it turns out it is true that Winning Chaba, that's her surname right
dope.
now, right? Winning Chaba is going back to Generations to reprise her role as KHETHIWE. So
KHETHIWE.
tell people, roomies, when they see this story or this thing
heard it
anywhere,
first.
you guys knew it first. We told you first, yeah.
Do your friends
they
know
already
that you're
know.
telling us?
Yeah. No. These are not my personal friends. These are just industry.
industry
No.
friends.
Here's the thing. I mean, look, conversations that happen between me and my actual friends who are in the industry are conversations. You know, they and there. I mean, we knew that Londi was shooting a reality show for how long?
Yeah,
For the longest
Since
time,
the
you know.
beginning of
But
Read the
yeah, my
Room.
friends are not my stories.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
know,
yeah.
yeah. My friends are not my stories and all of that. Another one, but now this is a tricky one, you know, because it's
Now
in 2
they're really
parts.
gonna say you're getting paid for this.
Yeah, of course I am getting paid for this. I make money doing what I do. So,
Amen.
like,
And they
oh,
pay you here as well. Give us the
you know what I
tea.
mean? Yes, exactly.
How much?
Give us the tea.
So, guys, apparently, Anelem Doda is working with Netflix on a project, right? So this way it gets tricky.
I heard about that one.
You know, is it a reality show or a docu-series? Because
I know what it
do tell. What do you
It's
know?
a wedding special.
Okay, there you go.
Oh wow! Congrats!
Yeah. That's why we didn't see anything on like the socials about the wedding.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so Anelem Doda is gonna be coming out with a wedding special, reality docu-series,
like a
whatever.
when it
Becoming
happens, no,
Mrs.
you heard it first.
You heard it first right here on Read the Room.
A wedding special is like becoming Mrs. Jones, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
something
Oh,
similar to
That's
that.
the whole
Yeah.
process of.
Something similar to that.
Wow!
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wonder
yeah,
if
yeah.
she's gonna, if it was easy, if she was a bridezilla, or she like chilled
Yeah. I
throughout
guess
the
we'll have to tune in.
process.
Can't wait to see.
Yeah, yeah,
Also,
yeah.
Netflix,
Tune
that
in.
bag,
Yeah.
honey.
So yeah, so what do they? I'm sure they contribute largely to your wedding, right? To be able to shoot all that stuff.
So it's in
Or,
2
like,
parts.
pay
You can
for
do
your
it in 2 parts.
bachelorette
Listen, you
or-
can do it in 2 parts, right?
Yeah.
Where if you have a production company
Mm.
or you have access to a production company, you can do a partnership with that production company to shoot this and then you license
Salad.
it
Yeah.
Okay.
to the broadcaster, right?
Okay.
Or right at the beginning, you get into a conversation with the broadcaster, like what happened with the Mohale and Somizi thing, right?
Yes.
There was a Showmax thing
Showmax
that from the
special.
word go. That's why when they had some issues,
Yeah.
there were talks of, "Hore, you got paid this and I didn't get paid this," because now they were literally shooting this for Showmax as employees of Showmax of sort.
And I think she shot it with
Yeah.
Goat.
Yeah.
Goat.
Oh, they're so amazing.
Yeah, that's the same production that did Ultimate Gold
Yeah,
Strip.
they are
Yeah,
awesome.
and
they
went
they're
into
good.
fame.
I think
Right,
so.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
Look, I'm looking forward to
Nah,
it, man.
Goat did me a bit dirty.
Yeah,
so
so exciting.
whatever.
Yeah. And the thing is that, you know what I love about it? When I initially thought that was going to be a reality show,
Well, they did, though. What the hell?
Like what? What just happened?
what just happened?
What's going on? She said, "Goats did her dirty."
No, like obviously, like after the show at the last episode, I had a bit of a crash out, you know, and then people were writing all types of articles about me, and one of them was like how horrible of a person I am. Like the headline was even like Shamiso the bully or some shit like
Who are you
that.
bullying?
Apparently, people there.
all the
Not all
celebrity
of them.
kids.
Oh, born to fame.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
okay,
then-
okay.
The owner of the company who runs the Instagram, I think maybe didn't read the article and see that it was talking about me in a negative light and was just sharing links of different stories about the show, but then shared that article where I'm being spoken about badly. And I'm like, I'm not saying have my back, but why would you share
Yeah.
a bad
Sharing it
article?
with?
On the
Socials.
Goat stories,
Oh.
Insta
He
stories.
probably didn't read
So
it.
yeah, no, he apologized, but I was still like, Chief, what's up? Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
No, but
good.
also here's the thing. I mean, like it's visibility for the show. If it was just I can understand it a little bit.
Okay.
That it's visibility for the show. right?
Yeah.
Like for instance, if Mohau actually got to do the things that we want him to do with our socials or whatever.
Oh,
I would not mind, like whatever story that mentions us, whatever. I would not mind doing
Yeah.
whatever it is, Jim. If we
Even
have
when they troll us.
if we have a space where our roomies as a community
Yeah.
go to consume content or to find content that has to do with our show, I wouldn't care what the story is, as long as that content is congregated in one space. So I think maybe sometimes producers and directors and whatever
Think
think
like
like that. They
that.
think, "Hore, the show is getting mentioned, regardless
It
of what
doesn't
the
matter.
mention is."
Yeah.
But if he was able to apologize and you felt some type of way,
Yeah,
I think
no,
that was a
it
nice
was,
thing
it was
to do.
fine. I was just feeling piled on
Yeah.
because social media was cooking me. And then, mind you, I'm in the UK, so I can't watch the episode because Showmax doesn't stream there. So I'm thinking, what the hell did I do? And then to see like my employer at the time then also post something where I'm already being called a psychopath and all that. I was just like, Chief, come on, I'm already down and I feel like you're kicking me as opposed to being on my team, you know? But anyway, that's besides the point. So wedding specials,
Would you do a wedding special since you are dating in public?
if yes, Absolutely, let's go.
Yeah.
Because what do they? That's what I'm saying. Do they cover some costs? Or it's just a thing of we paying you this much. You do what you want to do with the
I
money.
just explained to you
it's
that
like
it is
Yes,
two
your
parts.
mom.
Yes, okay, but that's I still
Also
don't
think
feel.
of it like giddy moms. You're already doing giddy.
Oh, you're already getting married
We are
to this
just there
guy,
with the cameras, then we pay you.
and then
Or
we paying you
you
like.
sell your, you license your
Yeah,
show.
but if
to
you're a
channel.
celebrity, obviously there has to be
Yeah,
some
there has to be.
remuneration. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yes.
they're either gonna cover the cost of that, or you're gonna sell the whole thing. You're gonna do it. You're gonna shoot it, and then you sell it as a whole package to the
I can't
broadcaster.
wait to
You
see
get what I'm
things
saying?
like bachelorette
Yeah.
parties, bachelor
Yes,
parties.
but apparently everybody that does a special,
Yeah, yeah. Aye,
Maybe the specials are cursed.
they do not last.
Maybe the wedding specials are cursed.
Yeah,
Right?
man, yeah.
Too many eyes also,
Yeah.
you know?
Look, I hope it's a positive thing for her. You know what? One of the things that have had concerned me is that we never really knew Anela's personal life like that.
Yes.
You know, when I initially thought that it was a reality show or docu-series, whatever, I was on some, oh God, do I really want to see Anela's life like that?
You
Or
never
not?
want to see
You know?
anyone's life. You don't
No,
want to
but
see
you-
Uncle Wilson's life as
But
well.
you see what happens
Like,
with these
We want to
things.
see.
We want to see.
I know that, but you see what happens with these kind of things where people start poking into your life. And now with what happened with the SIU thing, Dontoni,
Yeah, timing
now
is
it's going to be on some, this lavishness. Hey, but
Yeah.
anyway,
Oh, timing. But
But then
obviously,
again,
And
she
they're also coming for
agreed.
me.
it's already been shot, so maybe.
yeah, you know what I
it's
mean?
like-
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man,
it's
yeah.
fine.
Shout out to Netflix as well.
Yes.
I want to say this, guys. You know, when it comes to promoting content, nobody does it better in South Africa like Netflix, guys. You know what Netflix
Ooh.
did?
What?
They literally took over the entire Maponya Mall to promote their new shows. Remember the show that we were talking about the other day, the Polygamist? They took the
What do you mean
entire
Polygamist is
mall.
everywhere.
Yo,
the
bruh.
entire-
So whoever essentially
Maponya Mall.
marketing at
Netflix.
Netflix, I shem.
Oh, like
Aye.
the events, even a fire. Yeah.
Even to us, guys.
We
please.
really
We
talk
need
about
you
TV.
guys.
We've
Promote
got the
us.
official president of
Yeah.
TV.
Yes.
Like, come on, yet us
Actually, we
something.
can do some dope stuff with Netflix.
You know-
I must talk to
What do
them.
you mean
Wow.
took over the mall?
We should just take Read the Room to
Jesus.
Netflix.
No, but I was so impressed because you know how many times. Do you know how many times we as an industry we complain sometimes, guys? We don't see these shows being promoted. This show, where did this show come from?
Yeah.
You know, all of a sudden you're saying that people are not watching local content, but you are not putting money behind local content.
True.
You are not promoting these shows. And now to see a company, I know they do have money, guys. They do have resources.
Yes.
So fair enough.
Remember, even Blood and Water.
Yeah,
it
fair
was
enough.
everywhere.
It was
They do-
everywhere.
They do have resources.
You can't scroll on
yeah.
TikTok without seeing that Trevor Noah special.
Yes.
No,
Netflix,
but for
yeah.
me, this stood out for me, my love, because you know a lot of time these companies when they splash like that, they will do an event at Kayalami, they will do an event in the north, you know, for celebrities and whatever, and you're like, your audience,
Is there?
you know what I mean? So for them to literally take the promotion of this show
Yes.
and actually go to Soweto,
They
to
understand their
Maponya Mola,
audience.
and go all out there,
Yeah.
I thought.
So
you
was
get
it an event?
It was an activation of sort.
Okay,
you know
but
what I
a
mean?
big
So it's an
one.
event. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they launched that trailer there. Like the first, what do you call it? First look
Yeah.
for the trailer was done there. So
Nice.
literally, all the people who were there at Maponya Molo were the first people to actually see the trailer.
Wow.
That's
You know,
proper.
So where
with
was
the actors
screen?
there.
Like, wow, this is so
No, there's
exciting.
a Maponya Mall. There's. I can't.
Like
when
an
you do it in a
outside
mall, for
area.
instance,
Yeah.
like you can do mobile screens. You know, like these.
Yes,
yeah,
so
you
it
can
was inside the
Yes, like literally inside. The our roomies will see the visuals and it looked dope. It looked so good. The actors were there. Tumam Jali was there.
Nice.
Yo, it was
I love a watch
so
party.
dope, man. Yeah,
Why
but
weren't we
anyway.
invited?
Yeah, I'm gushing. Is that
Yo.
I love it when good things are happening in the
Yeah.
industry, guys. You don't understand. I was so happy at your event, right? To see those young TikTokers, young commentators and whatever,
Yes.
having a great time and being able to appreciate, you know, that they've been invited somewhere, they've been treated well, and all of that to a watch party because that's
'Cause
something
they are
that
part of
a lot
media.
of people don't do. You know,
Your watch
you know
party
what I
was
mean?
very
Yeah,
grown and
yeah.
sexy. When I walked into there, I said, wow, okay. Why aren't we having a sleepover here? Why do we have to leave? Why do we have to go?
Yeah,
Yo,
no.
and somebody was complaining we were treating Mageza kanjani. Look how happy he was. He's our new friend right now.
we love
He's
Mageza.
a boy. Treat
Oh,
us a boy
yeah.
now. We had a
Went to
great
the photo
conversation
booth.
with him. We had a
Yes.
great time here.
Oh, we had a
It didn't
time.
feel- and that's the thing that people need to understand, guys. Not every interview needs to be like an interview. You're going to
PR.
You get what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
we invite people here to hang with them, to vibe with them. Yes, they'll talk about their work,
Yeah.
but the intention is not to interrogate them in that type of way.
Yes.
That we are guys.
We're
We are
just
not cinema
vibing.
Tuesday, guys.
And why would we want to have someone
Why is
here?
Cinema Tuesday
Why they
catch
catch you straight? Why would we want to have someone here and have them do the same type of interview they
That's
do on
gonna do
radio and
elsewhere,
TV
yeah.
on,
You know what I'm
on a
saying?
more formal platform?
Yeah.
Like the whole point of podcasting is that it's informal. So
Yeah.
sorry that they saying what
Wait,
about
but
how
people
we treated him.
upset about the interview.
Well, not the people who were upset, but I saw a comment one or two somewhere, someone saying, you guys were too harsh on him or something like that. We made him
Harsh.
uncomfortable. I'm like, aye.
We
But
had a
there's
great
three people
time.
complain, guys.
We had a great
anybody will
time.
complain,
Yeah, it's
but,
just two
I just
people.
wanted to put it out there, Jay.
Yeah.
But you
And
know
my
how
guess
people
is
will
our friend
complain,
now, and when he finds a wife,
He's a
hopefully we at the
boy.
wedding.
We will be there.
We will be broadcasting from the wedding. That's going to
Yeah.
be the Mageza wedding
That's
special.
if there's a wedding.
That's what I said to him. I think it's Mageza wants a fling,
Hey.
not
Ish,
Mageza
yeah.
wants a
Funny
wife.
you should say
No,
that. Funny
he
you should
told
say
us
that.
here also.
I was actually worried that he might end up revealing because he's inexperienced. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was actually worried. The entire time, I was actually worried that he might end up revealing
Yeah.
things that he's not supposed to reveal about what's happening on the show.
You were looking
at,
They've
yeah.
done shooting and all of that, and we're comfortable here and we're drinking. So I was like, I hope he
Please
doesn't
don't.
spill anything. But anyway,
Yeah.
we'll edit it out.
No, you're very good at looking out for people, and obviously
Yeah.
you're coming
Yeah.
with the TV
Oh,
brain.
man.
so
Yeah, but he's a fun dude. We love him.
Yeah, fun,
No, it was
clean,
so- it was so
fun.
nice.
Like, I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
happy for you too as well. The show's out.
Yeah.
Yes.
The watch party was, like I said, really grown and sexy, but also very fun and like laid back, but in a very beautiful place with the theater and all of that stuff. But I don't know who the hell she was talking about when she said, Ish, I had to do my own makeup, but it still looks better than others. And then your camera guys are showing me. I'm like, who are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Did they show you?
I was
I was
think
talking about
next
everybody
to you.
else.
I think I was next to you, so I
No.
think it just looks.
It can
I know
never be you.
It was
I know
on the
you-
show?
I know it wasn't
Yeah,
you.
on my show. I know you were tipsy.
No, I wasn't.
but
Tipping.
come
No,
on.
honey.
Did you watch it
I was
again?
raised well.
Did
I
you
was,
watch it
I
again
was
of-
raised well,
yes?
right? But how?
Yeah.
I have my back here, right?
Okay.
I'm as gay as hell, but I was raised well. I've got manners and I've got chivalry, right?
Yes.
Usisi came in when she came in and she didn't have a place to sit.
Oh, me.
You
Thank
understand?
Phil.
So as a
Oh.
gentleman, I had to leave the theater so that she can have a space to sit and
Really?
okay.
And
So
you came
I
in
ended
and
up
sat
that side.
first
So
before everybody
whatever was
else.
happening in there, I did not see. I did not.
So
Yeah.
obviously, on the
But
way
did
to
you
the
watch,
new
though,
era
in
launch.
the other room?
Yeah. No, in the other room, you know how it is. In the other room, we were just talking and.
Ah,
Have
but
you
there was
watched
a
the episode?
No, I
Now
have
I'm
not.
getting worried.
I have not. And
Why
I'm not gonna
not?
watch.
Comment on
No.
it. We need
Why
to
you
know
not
what
I
you
don't want to
think.
be mad at you. I feel like, hey, shut
No,
up.
it's your
so-
Twitter people. No.
On the way,
Everybody's happy with the show.
New era.
Relax.
Remember, she had a puncture,
Yeah.
so that she couldn't make it to her makeup appointment.
Okay.
So then she did her own makeup for the launch. So then in one of the diaries she says, "Ish, I had to do my own makeup, but I still look I still did it better or something than other people there.
That were there.
Who were there?
Being her spicy
Was it
self.
just me and Shamiso, guys? There was so many
No,
other people there.
being her spicy self, but then they cut to a scene where I'm standing next to her.
Yeah.
That's how jokingly I was like,
No, it
she's
can
not
never
talking-
be you
I was
with
like, she's
makeup.
not talking
Nah,
about
nah,
me.
nah.
She's not talking about me.
No, it can never be you.
No, look, because I know there are scenes on there that we are there and I'm there, whatever, I'm very reticent to actually watch the show. And
watch
and
the
watch
show.
your diaries because
She's not going to be mean about us.
No, I was actually nice. I just said they took the most problematic people on Twitter and put them in one show.
No,
I
honestly,
That's the worst thing I
Shamiso
said.
and Phil, no, I don't think Londi would be ugly. Like, she's spicy, but she's not mean,
Oh yeah.
Twitter thinks I'm
I'm a
mean.
softie.
Let's check it
so
out.
My feelings get
No.
hurt very easily.
No, just watch the show, Phil.
But that's why we even
But I pushed the show. By the way, I
Yes.
actually sent you a thing. So people are gonna say that, he's only promoting
Oh, sorry,
Londi's
I
show,
didn't-
not her show. I asked
Yes,
her,
so her
send me a
episode is
poster,
out.
send me your thing, let me put it out for free. Do you know how much I get paid to put things on my...
for the
Yeah, and he does post, Shem. Yo, shout out,
for
Phil.
the free. No, sorry, I didn't have a trailer at the time
Oh, okay.
because I don't know why I didn't think about that. Then everyone in my life is like, Chief, what are we supposed to be reposting if you don't have a trailer? So then luckily a friend of mine, shout out Aya Prow, shout out to Big Fun Media, he said, Chief, send it to me now. I'll cut it for you now. So then now I have a trailer and it's on
Nice.
my page.
Send it. I'll post it on my roomies. Supportane ne.
Yes,
Her show is
support.
out. The episode is full episode, right? It's out
Yes,
right now.
first episode is out.
Okay, what's it called again?
Tattoo Tours with Shamiso.
Yeah.
So I
Yes,
need to be
guys.
shooting my second episode quite soon. And
And you
also-
guys are audible. Sorry, baby. You guys are audible. I get it. Because this Kill Brady guy, guys, I'm not.
Oh.
that's my young.
Do you have
that's my young
subtitles?
lad.
Do you have subtitles?
subtitles?
There are some
For some-
subtitles.
thank
No,
you.
I met him.
Okay.
I met him, roomies. I met this guy, and I swear to God, oh my
Shama,
yo.
Guys, that was my first guest. He did me such a huge solid, and he's like a little brother to me now. So I'm not involving myself in this conversation. But
Okay.
also, you know how Phil feels about Isniga. Because I can be Isniga, I just don't talk fast. But when you listen to how I talk,
Yeah.
I am a little
You
bit.
know the lingo.
I am a little bit of Isniga, you know.
Yeah.
And Brady, he's 20.
No, I'm not hating. I'm
know?
a well-mannered guy, by the way.
Very, very well-mannered,
Well-mannered,
very kind.
very calm, and all of that. It's just that, yeah.
Isniga.
Hey,
Is
Isniga,
motherfucker.
Yo.
That's what they were saying about
Get the scoop. Who's going to be on the second episode?
Okay,
Kiva
listen.
says
First of all, you are one of the people who wanted to have because I want to do girl, boy, and at least you are tatted.
Okay.
We were talking because it's not meant to be too PR. Like, don't come and chat to me the way you chat on YFM
Yeah.
or on TV, you know? It's just a conversation. Like, even with Brady, we were just sitting down talking. We spoke about music, but we also just chatted. And it's it's very much about the tattoos, you know? So you must come like you are and read the room.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, is this me getting an invite?
Hey, and let's
to
hope
the
that your lighting is
show?
better than some other spots that we are
Ish.
seeing on YouTube. Yo, guys, invest in lights.
Name
Otherwise,
and
I'm not
shame.
coming. I'm going to watch episode 1 today.
Name and shame.
He got it. Never mind.
Who's
Let's
got bad
move.
lighting?
Who's got bad lighting?
Never mind.
Just say it. They can't see you. Oh, against love.
I'm not involved.
No,
I'm not involved.
Angiko.
I'm not,
Thanks.
why did we even ask knowing that?
But yeah, just work better on that line.
Yeah, work on the lighting, Shem. Look.
But guys, everything's a work in progress.
Exactly,
Like, we didn't have mics for my first shoot, so the sound is not the way I would like it to be.
Yeah.
Now we've gone and gotten mics, you know?
Oh, they fixed the situation. Okay, cool.
What are you guys talking about?
Congratulations. We're talking about this other show that we saw.
Oh.
I'm
Aibo. Guys, aibo.
with the shade today.
Aibo, njalo.
No, it's not shade, man. You know, we love the girls. Anyway, shit, we can say it. You know, we love the girls. I mean, I'm a huge Munaka fan.
Same.
Sima is
Huge
our
Sima
baby.
fan.
Sima is our
Yo.
baby.
Sima is our baby, yeah.
I wanted to go
I haven't watched yet,
to her
though.
thingy. I think
DJ,
that's called
yo,
DJ's
she's an
Melville.
amazing
I wanted to
DJ.
go to, but now the problem is that
Oh,
it's the location. Zouk is too for me. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
2K.
Hey,
it
where Tandy Zouk?
Is it a young-
Okay, I will
Nina
go.
vele
She
ndifuna
have a
labantwana
residence
abancane.
It seems like it.
No,
yeah.
but you
Yeah,
already
no,
like
Nani.
Melville, so let's go
Yeah.
to support Sima.
Yeah, I love Sima.
You know what I
So we
mean?
need to go.
One night out. is
Guys,
not
are we
gonna happen.
Guys, when is the
committing?
next one? Yeah, let's commit. Let's
To go
commit. When
group.
is the next one? Every Thursday, Sima's there.
And Thursday is actually my day off,
No,
so let's do
Thursday
it.
I have to
Thursdays-
watch my show. I chill at home. Gag, guys. and
Hi,
guys.
but your
It's
show is
an
only 30
MLV.
minutes.
Your show is at 8. We're gonna go out at
We're gonna
9.
get a table.
Shh,
Gonna
guys.
matafule. Okay.
No,
We're gonna book a table.
on, but yo, guys.
Man,
gag.
let's go support Sima, man. You love Sima.
Yes,
you love Sima.
I
Day
love
one.
Sima.
And you
Day
ask me
I'm not a
one.
fan of Melville.
Oh,
No,
hallelujah.
but we have to.
Okay, fine.
sometimes go-
Siam Shia again. Siam Shia.
Yeah, you can-
Yeah, ngizongitshela ukuthi njani. Maybe the next one. I don't want to commit.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. Yeah, we were not throwing shade. We
No,
were
guys,
just being
this one next
spicy.
week. Yeah, not this Thursday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, not this Thursday. I'm
not this
sick
one,
this
not
week.
this
but
one.
Yeah, so we love you girls, and also what's that other one? Yeah, these boys that who sweated the colored people.
Yeah.
Open chat had said.
Chat.
Open chat had said, female podcast will never get successful or something. I think I spoke about it in our early episode.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to see, females coming in and say, okay, screw you guys. We're
Yeah.
gonna come in and, occupy the space as well.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing. And yeah, man, we love the girls.
Love
we
it.
support them. Yeah, and I'm glad that you guys fixed the light.
We're
Did
here
they? Where?
or there.
But fix it. The first episode, their lighting was bad, eh?
Oh, so
Yeah, it
now
was very dark. It was
the
like
girlies
very-
look great now.
Yeah,
I want my
now-
girlies to look great.
Yeah. So we love them. We
Okay,
love them.
I'm
We love
gonna
them.
go watch the episode.
Yeah, you have to watch, and the numbers are good, eh? Like, I mean, they get like 55K, 55,000. But
Wow.
anyway, moving on. Baren ko di straten sa rumis.
Oh, okay. So there's this video, right?
Yeah.
That was on TikTok where this lady had said that I think she was doing like a story time basically, and she had said, because I think this kind of touches on Publicizing. So she had said that she was dating this guy, didn't want to be with him anymore, wanted to be with someone else.
Yeah.
She then said to her friend, yo, can you hit up my boyfriend, flirt with him and stuff so that he can dump me because I don't know how to dump him.
All right.
So you start a relationship with him. Friend does it. Don't understand. Anyway, friend does it. Her and guy hit it off and end up in their own thing, you know. Girlfriend goes and she is with other dude, you know. Then guy apparently gets some sort of promotion or things start looking up in his life financially.
Yeah.
So friend who did the favor is like, actually, I like it here. You know what I mean? I'm feeling what's happening. I'm going to be here. Now the girl that set this whole thing up is like angry at her friend because it didn't work out with guy she did it for. And now she's seeing that maybe the grass ain't green on the other side. Now she's mad at her friend because she's like, you stole my man.
Nah.
You told me to take him.
She set it up.
Like, you told me to take him, you know? So, first of all, I don't understand why you want to be back with a man that would be with your friend, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, why would you not send in some random, maybe someone else, not a friend of yours?
No, because
And now you're upset.
Also, why are you
she never
sending
wanted
in
to
people?
leave him completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand? You understand? From the way it goes, she just wanted to have this man as a
Befuna
friendly.
ukuyojola.
Yes,
Safe
thank you.
Uyojola,
Yeah.
aqede, then come
Yeah,
back.
come back.
That's why she could not go to any random person. That's why
Yeah.
she needed her friend to
Yeah.
be the one
Oh,
doing
because she
that
would trust that
for
when
her.
she wants him back,
Yes, she can
tell
just
the
have
friend
her.
and say,
Yes.
yeah, I
So
need
yeah.
him
why
back.
did the friend agree to do it?
I
So
think
they
the friend
liked
is
each
the most-
other.
Yes, of course
Vele.
they did.
I think the friend is
Yeah.
the most innocent one here, though. The man is messed up for messing with his girlfriend's friend. And the
Whoa.
girl...
You're gonna leave that man. Leave that man alone.
She went wafleta no guy because her friend told her to do
guy
that.
took the bait.
Men are weak.
This women plotted against this man, and now the man is the villain.
No, I'm saying that in terms of an order of wrongs. Hey, I always ask for order of wrongs.
Okay.
Girlfriend.
Yes.
You clearly wanted to cheat and you
Next,
being dumb.
Right.
friend.
Next is boyfriend.
Friend.
For being a
Boyfriend is lost.
for being taken by another woman that's also my friend. You also don't really feel me.
No, but the friend is after the girlfriend.
No, then friend, I was doing you a favor and I happened to like it.
How?
Gay.
You guys are saying the friend is more wrong than the man, as if the man is under
No,
hypnosis.
order.
No,
Order
Afet.
of wrong.
He still
Aye.
cheated. Like he's not under hypnosis or some sort of spell. He still chose to dog his girlfriend out.
fine. Okay, I'll give
Yes,
you that.
no,
I'll give you
the-
that.
the-
Mara, if
everyone
you are
is
saying you're
wrong.
gonna have a hierarchy of wrongs,
Everyone's
the man
wrong,
is at the
but-
bottom.
Yes, but they're all wrong.
Friend is at the bottom for me.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I said, okay, fine, friend. Ish. You know,
I'll
maybe
do
I
my
did-
big one for
Yeah.
you. Wow.
Yeah, maybe I
just go sleep with your man and see what happens.
I would have actually turned around and said, I was testing you. Why are you willing to do that? Even if I wasn't testing her.
Why are you
I
going
would
to
have said,
test
why are
then?
you doing... No, as in
Yes, I
realizing,
get you.
realizing your
Yeah.
friend would do that. I'd actually be like, no, man, but why are you willing to do that? You know? But I used to have a friend like that where we're not friends anymore, but like there was this one girl that disrespected both of us in a big way. And that girl had been trying this friend of mine, this old friend of mine. And then she actually saw this girl then posted something like, I miss my man on her stories or something. She hit me up and she said, friend, who's her man? Because the way this girl's nyatsed us, I'm either going to send one of my hoe friends for him or I'm going to go for him just because she's pissed me off. I said, you can't go like that. And I said, okay, noted. Like, damn, maybe... You know, and she's done it to other people with her one friend where she said to her one friend, this guy's girlfriend, I hate her, go at him. And the friend went, you know, obviously you have to have a low moral compass. But the friend went and she ended up hooking up with that girl's boyfriend. And yes, they never exposed him to the girlfriend, but they got like satisfaction from knowing that I just put my girl on your
Imagine.
nigga and he took the bait.
You just reminded me of a story. It's not a relationship story, but it's more a friendship story, right? So I used to have this friend who is an actor, right? And then I met this other guy who was also trying to get into the industry, right? And I I find out later on, after we've now become friendly and drinking buddies and stuff like that, this new guy that I introduced to my friend who's an actor has been saying to my friend behind my back, why are you friends with Film Pella? Because, you being friends with Film Pella is going to close doors for you because people are going to think, you telling him stories or whatever, and there are people in the industry who don't like him, blah, 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 blah. Cut the story short. My friend, who is the actor, started not hanging out with me as much, But me now, I understand these kind of things. I'm like, okay.
He let people get in his head about you.
Guess what happens? After I've removed myself of being removed, the very same guy is now behind him now, going to other people, to producers and people in the industry, talking smack about him.
Oh.
You understand?
Yeah.
The very same person who said to him, this person is wrong for you. It's wrong to be in your life.
That's his thing. He goes around talking
exactly.
That
thing, you lose them how you get them. How does that go with saying go? Kind of thing.
Does he know that you know?
Of course he knows that I know. I mean, here's one thing. I'm not good at pretending.
Me neither.
I'm a kind person, I believe. I think I am. But there are certain lines. Once you cross that line, I'm not good at pretending that we're still cool.
Yeah.
I might not tell you why, but you will know we're not friends anymore.
Because he's also playing with your character.
I don't feel you anymore.
He's also playing with your character. Like I always say, I pride myself in the fact that no one can ever say that I snaked them.
Yeah.
In this lifetime, in all 27 years I've been alive, no one can ever say that I snaked them, dogged them, took their man, whatever the case may be. I'm a solid person, So if someone
is a very
playing,
strong word.
Never.
Not intentionally. Sometimes it happens unintentionally, right?
Yes,
I mean,
that's
there's
what
a
I'm
distinction
saying.
needs to be clear, right?
Yeah.
Like, for instance, you can meet a guy, you don't know that guy is in a
don't
relationship. Maybe he
know.
lied, right?
Yeah.
So that's an unintentional
Yes, but
situation.
then the person that he's with might think, oh, she knew.
Yeah.
So
Oh, as in
that
it's
you
up to
can't
their
control.
perception.
Yeah.
No,
But it was never your intention.
No, I'm very big on, like, I have two friends right now that aren't getting along, but they're not friends with each other. They're just both friends with me. And the one...
That's a tough one.
Yeah, the one asked, like, yo, what's up with... And I was like, at full transparency, this is why this person doesn't mess with you. And then I went and immediately told the other person that, yo, by the way, this person asked me and I told them, because I just want you to know that I told them why you don't mess with them. And da-da-da-da-da. Like, it's not in my being. But I do have more Popeyes star race, as usual.
Okay.
So in terms of victims, we have victim number 1. Please keep me anonymous always, my roomie. So I find out my boyfriend of 2 years has a whole situationship on the side. When I confront him, he doesn't deny it. He looks me dead in the eyes and says, I never lied to you. You just never asked the right questions. Hello? She goes, sir, I was so in shock. I didn't even argue. I just packed a bag and left. 3 days later, he sends a voice note apologizing. And in the background, I can hear her laughing in his house. He called me from the apartment we picked out together. I'm a certified Popeye, and I don't know if I can forgive him. You can't forgive him, first of all. Second of all, I hate people that do that. I watch a lot of Joseph Dari videos. And I was watching one video today where he made a couple exchange phones. And the boyfriend, they've been dating for 4 years, mind you, finds out that homegirl is married and she has 2 kids. She's been married for 9 years. Then when they're confronting her saying like, Chief, why would you not tell this man that you're married? She's like, oh, that you have kids. She said, but he didn't ask me.
Oh.
I'm like, what logic is that you think I would date you not knowing that stuff? And I must ask you, who goes on a first date and says, are you married? And
I do.
But why? No, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, why is that something that someone has to ask you whether or not you have kids?
Why are you not sharing that you have kids?
Yeah,
Because it is a huge part of your life.
Yeah, she's like, he didn't ask me and I didn't ask him. And then the guy's like,
That's
you would
crazy.
assume that I'm a single man because I've dated you for 4 years. Like, what do you mean? Like, and then he's like, how is it that I come to the crib? She's like, my husband's a truck driver, so he's only home twice a month. And when you around, the kids are at the grannies or something.
That is crazy.
So I'm like, what is this thing of you didn't ask me? Like, shouldn't you tell people certain things?
Yeah, you should.
Like, so you are
Hi,
Popeye,
guys. I'm
don't
silent
forgive.
because, some of the things that...
Phil.
maybe it's a straight people relationship kind of thing,
What?
because there's a certain honesty that I feel is lacking in these kind of relationships, right? Where what's wrong with you straight up day one asking, how much do you make?
Okay.
I do.
You know,
ask.
how
Like,
much do you
what
make?
Do
Are you
have
married? What do you
kids?
do and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think those are very important. I think we get swept up in romanticizing this idea
Yes.
of meeting somebody, right? And it ends up with situations like this where sometimes when you read Publicizing, right, I listen sometimes in my head, I'm like, but this person literally could have just asked one question and all of this could have been solved.
I mean, I do understand asking if they have kids, because having a kid doesn't mean that you're still with the person.
Yeah.
But why do I have to ask you if you're married? Because I
You
assume
have
that if
to.
we're on this date, that you're single.
No, you can't assume.
Okay, I get
And then
that.
they say,
Look,
yes,
it's a
but I-
naive way of looking
Yeah.
at the world.
Yeah.
But I
And you know me.
I
but
get
they
you.
should tell you though.
You know me.
No, you know me. I always come with you guys. We
Yeah.
always disagree on Publicizing because I'm like, damn, maybe I need to learn a bit more about life. because-
yeah.
I mean, I
man.
agree. They should tell you, but in the same breath, you should also be asking the right questions on the
Yeah.
first date. You can't just assume, oh, this person is with me on a date. It means he's single. It means he doesn't have kids because he has time for me. No.
Yeah, the kids
just
thing
thought of
is a
something.
question. Yeah.
What is it?
Guys, I saw this thing, right? Where this guy was supporting this lady,
Okay.
right? Throughout the relationship or something like that. And then now, when this guy loses his job and then now this lady is now providing for the family, she goes on social media and she blasts him, you know? And the conversation that I liked around that was the fact that I would say, why is it that now we've normalized as a society, especially on the cyber streets, the idea that whenever a man cannot provide for you now, even though they've provided before, you have to emasculate them by sharing. You might not necessarily be saying he's not a provider, but you going on social media and complaining, oh my God, I have to be on paying for the kids today. Obviously, the people that know that you are in a marriage or you're in a relationship, it means
Yeah.
your man isn't. You know what I mean? And for me, is that thing, when did we get to a point where as a society and as a generation right now that we've accepted that it's okay to emasculate men, to put all the blame on men, you know what I mean? When relationships is about a unit, it's about two people.
Yeah.
And whatever decisions that you make, we need to be cognizant of the fact that these are decisions that are made by two people. You know what I mean? And I don't want us to get to a point where it seems like every conversation that we have with relationships and whatever, right? It's it's the guy's fault.
Yeah.
You understand? And with the understanding that men are messed up, especially South African men, stop killing our sisters. You know,
There's that.
they are very messed up. You know, but I also feel like we need to normalize and get to a point where we call out certain behaviors that are putting especially black men in a certain light.
Okay.
You know, I just wanted to say, I'm preaching. What's on stop? What's on stop?
I think
Love
sometimes
it for the men.
I'm not
You
even
stood up for
siding
them.
with the woman.
No, I was just saying, just
Yeah,
in
yeah,
general,
no, but I just-
we need to, when we're having these conversations with
Yeah.
what the Publicizing and whatever,
Yeah.
we also need to be cognizant of the fact that I would say, victimhood is not gender based. You know,
Based.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I think with men, it's a like I don't think you should ever emasculate your partner because men. I always say men have. One of the things that are very important to them is their ego. You know, I
Yeah.
think once you emasculate a man, you might as well,
done.
you might as well punch him in the face. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's
it's
something
done.
that goes off, and then he will even cheat on you with a girl that makes him feel like the man because you don't. Number two, but I do think that maybe sometimes women get fed up because as women, we protect our partners a lot in the sense that like a woman maybe will be dating you knowing she's paying for all the dates, but then when she's snapping the food and the cocktails and all of that stuff, everyone obviously assumes, oh, she's with her man. He's the one
He's
taking
the
her
one
on all
that's
these
paying.
dates. So I think
Mara,
sometimes
now,
even-
guy,
even
man, I
when you
feel
go on
like
a
you have
trip.
some assumptions.
but I'm- no,
Even
I'm
when you
just
go on a
saying.
trip, everyone's just like, who's paying?
Yeah,
You know,
yes,
it's
Yeah, so
yeah.
sometimes maybe women get tired of the fact that like I do all of this and everyone is constantly like, oh wow, you're in a relationship where you're so spoiled and you don't actually know what's happening behind the scenes.
And
you know?
also, guys, I'm not saying women should not have standards, right?
Yeah.
If you are in a relationship with somebody and you are accustomed to a certain level of standard within that relationship because that person brought you into the relationship and exposed you to that standard, right? When those standards no longer exist, I actually do believe that it's okay for you to say, I sharp.
Because this was part of what I liked.
Just
You
be
know,
honest.
yeah,
Yeah.
but just be honest about it. Okay, fine. Mina, this is what I wanted. I got into this because
Yes,
this is what
you
I wanted.
were.
But now
Yeah.
this is not there anymore. So I'm out.
How do you feel about people who, and I'm not talking about things like exposing abuse and all of that. That should be exposed. But people that expose other things once the relationship is over. So yeah, and also you have a small package.
but you were there.
You were with this.
You were enjoying it.
Now you're online talking
Yeah,
about
I
it,
know.
but you were with, like there's this one, I'll use this one American rapper, Stunner Girl. Her and her boyfriend, she was riding and dying for him. She got his face tattooed on her back and all of that stuff. And then when they broke up, she exposed that he uses what is that bag? Colonoscopy bag. And she's like, and he doesn't even wash it, so he smells like shit all the time. And people were like, but you were with someone that you thought smelled bad all the time. Now you want to violate this man's medical condition by sharing that now that you're on bad terms with him.
And but it's also, the insult is always to somebody has a small peen. But you are
You were there, you were enjoying it.
Loving
now
it.
you're out, all of us must know.
Mick loving it,
Okay, do you have another one?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it's a lot.
There's a Popeye pandemic right now, guys. I've got a lot, trust me.
Also, Kelly must leave the guy. Wow.
Yeah, done.
Yeah.
I'm a Popeye and I need to confess. I had a massive crush on my coworker. He was flirty, attentive, always finding reasons to talk to me. So I slid into his DMs. He responded well. We vibed and I was excited. I then got added to a group with some girls I work with, and they then shared with me a thread of him doing the exact same thing with 3 other girls in the office. Same lines, same energy, same "you're different from other girls" voice note, word for word. The ladies and I have since formed a group to avoid him, and we are thinking about what the best revenge could be. One of you needs to invite him on a date or to the crib, and then it's all of you, and you say, "Chief, don't ever fucking disrespect me in your life." Honestly, John Tucker must die. You know that movie? Like,
But here's a lesson in life.
don't fall for your co-workers.
From Big Brother Phil.
honestly. Phil, I'm fighting my feelings for you, but you're my colleague.
Lesson in life. Anytime anybody tells you
Yes.
that you are not like other people, every time tells you you are better than, everybody tells you you can do it, but red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag.
You understand? Think about that. Every time somebody compliments you by having to degrade somebody else or having to not somebody, oh, you are pretty, you know what, you are pretty, but you're prettier than Uban Ban. Oh, you are more clever than Uban Ban.
Red flag.
Red flag.
And also, women fall too much for exceptionalism, and it's like there really aren't exceptions. Like my gran always told me that growing up, because she's like, "Hey man, your grandpa used to be." I love my grandpa, by the way, rest in peace. But I didn't get experience him the way my grandmother did, obviously. So she would be like, "You know what, your grandpa used to be like this, 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 this." When he then moved on to his second wife, I tried to tell the lady, because my grand's a very Christian woman.
Yeah.
I tried to tell the lady that, listen, this guy's like this, 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 this. She was like, no, that was how he was towards you. He's not going to do that to me, because you always think you're the exception. And what did he do?
Yeah.
The same thing.
Hey, Mara, guys, but there are certain men, Jay, who will treat this one woman like this. And then the other kids and sometimes it's not even his kids. The other new family, he's very happy there. So, hey, you've had stories like that, right?
Same person, but have different experiences of that person.
Yes,
but
true
like,
that.
don't be delusional about. He's not going to, especially because the way, like what Phil said, someone complimenting you by breaking someone else down. So the way men do it is that they'll say to you, "Hi, Londi, my ex was like this, 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 this." So then you think, I'm not like that, so I'm not going to get that treatment. He was only like that because she was like this, this, this. He was like, yo, my ex was controlling, or my ex was crazy, or my ex was whatever the case may be. And then you think, okay, I'm not those things, so I'm going to get a different type of treatment. But he's only trying to make you feel better and putting another woman down so that you feel like the exception to the rule when you're not.
And also, you're going to try so hard to not be that person.
So now he's training you
He's
to not be
training
like,
you.
but then he's training you style, manipulation by complimenting the fact that you're not like that. So then if he said, yo, my ex used to nag me a lot, you'd be like, okay, I won't nag.
I'm not going to nag. No, just be
And
yourself.
he's just getting what he wants out of you, but he's using another woman to manipulate you, and you're like, well, I'm not gonna nag. He hates nagging.
Yeah, but also relationships or the partner you're dating is a mirror of who you are as well. If you feel like your partner doesn't love you, girl, maybe he doesn't, because that's how you feel. You're projecting that energy onto him. So, I mean, to
And
each
men
their
are action
own.
based. Men treat you how they feel about you. Like they don't need to say words. I always say that they will see. And that's why sometimes also if you're trying to not teach a man a lesson, but make him understand something, sometimes you also don't need to be using words. It's just like, okay, cool. This is how I feel. Let me show you. Not in a violent, crazy way. I mean, just let me show you that like if I feel like you don't appreciate my energy, I'm going to remove my energy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because that's how men move in the world.
Yeah.
Then we've got the last one for the week. Please keep sending the stories, guys. And you're getting way better with being detailed. So thank you. My ex and I broke up 6 months ago. He said he needed time to work on himself. Cool. I respected it. I was sad, but I moved on. Last week, I got a baby shower invite from a mutual friend. I'm thinking, oh, how sweet. Let me support her. I get there, and it's his baby shower for his baby with a girl he apparently got pregnant 2 months before we broke up. Needed time to himself, was carrying a whole child. And the worst part, I brought a gift. I stayed for cake. I smiled in photos. I'm not okay. I'm a Popeye. That you are.
Why do these people move in? Well, you all are screwing each other's husband and each other's boyfriend and
And
having
why
babies.
doesn't the friend know
What
that
kind
you're
of
my
psycho-
ex?
Hey, boo.
Why
They
doesn't
are
the friend know?
depressing me.
What are the chances that in your life you're gonna
How
meet?
was your friend invited? Why doesn't my friend know that was my dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Like-
knows.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah,
That
your
was
friends
her
just
way
want to
of
see
telling
you
her.
sad.
Yeah.
Guys, pick better circles, eh? Pick better friends.
Yeah.
La fuck
I hope
Anna,
she
la
doesn't have kids
sexana.
with that guy also. Oh, because that would be worse.
That would be so much worse. I don't know why you stayed and smiled. It's a similar story from another Popeye.
Yeah.
Remember where she went out because the friends
The one
like,
who baked, the one who bought the thing. Remember we had the story of somebody who bought the cakes.
The
Somebody was
scones.
going,
The scones.
yes.
and it was for his wedding.
Yo, Sana.
So
guys.
no, but even the other lady, she said, remember she was like invited out by her friend
Yeah.
because the friend was like, I want to introduce you guys to my man, and then she gets in, it's her man. And she says she smiled with them the whole evening. I'm like, do you know there's Uber? Why don't you leave?
Yeah.
Why are you there?
Guys, I believe in 6 degrees of separation. That all of us
Explain
are
that
separated.
to me.
No, it says, if all of us as human beings, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are separated from each other by 6 people.
Okay.
6 degrees of separation.
Yes.
So I might not have met you, but by 6 people in there, somebody that
Somebody
will have a
has
mutual.
met me, yes.
Oh,
That we know,
okay.
yeah, kind of thing, right? I do believe in that, but it seems like here in South Africa with these people,
Haika.
it's 2 degrees of separation.
Are there not enough? Yeah.
it's
Are
actually
there
not
not
even
enough
separation.
men to go around?
Like, what the hell? What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
How there's a reason there's the saying, Banna ba fedile.
Ay,
Ay,
abafela, man, it's
abafelanga.
about good strategy wrong.
Come on, guys,
No,
go
the
to
problem is you guys are
Mozambique,
trying to
go
finish
to
us all.
Swaziland.
Yeah.
You guys are trying to finish us
man.
all, and you can't finish us all.
When I saw the thing, the treatment for what we're gonna be talking about and all of that, right? I was really not really that interested because I don't know anything about periods and all of that stuff, right? I'm a guy, and I realized something, Jorge. Do you know, Jorge? Majority of South African females don't have access to sanitary pads in terms of, and I say majority in terms of like think South Africa big. Don't think Joburg. Don't think Gauteng. Don't think Metropolis.
Yes,
no,
yes.
Euro metropolitans, whatever. Think South Africa in broad.
Yeah.
Or a lot of women and majority, maybe like 60% of women, right? Don't have full access to sanitary,
Products.
products and all of that. And by that, I don't mean they don't have access to them, that they can't find them, right? There's either maybe not enough money for them to be able to afford them, or like there's always a factor that is a barrier to women just freely getting access to this, right? And I kept me thinking, guys, how come condoms are free
I wanted to say that.
and sanitary pads are
Aren't.
not?
So, and it's like you choose to have sex, but we don't
But you
choose to
choose to-
menstruate,
you
you know?
know?
And I'll even go as far as saying, like, and this is something that if anyone started a petition, suggestions, I would definitely sign it 100 times that we should get menstrual leave, at least on the first day of your cycle. So, like, you don't even, like, women
Who's
become
doing the documentary?
suicidal on
Mabati
their cycle.
Muntu. Mabati
Yeah.
Muntu has a documentary. Go ahead.
No, you know you can be suicidal on your cycle. I know how I'm on my cycle right now. I don't feel great. You know what I mean? I'm extremely upset, sensitive. You're exhausted. It also because of like hormonal imbalances or the drop in estrogen can make it hard for you to sleep. So when I'm on my cycle, I basically don't sleep. So imagine I'm PMSing and I'm sleep deprived. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I have insane cramps. I have a very heavy flow. And I think it runs in my family because my one cousin vomits on her period.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. So I'm like, can we at least get the first day of our cycle off? Like, Moha, why am I here? I'm on my cycle. Like, can we at least get the first day of our cycle off, or some sort of consideration that a woman might call in and not have to make up excuses about why she can't come to work, to just say, Chief, my cycle's giving me hell.
Yeah.
Because then it sounds like a pathetic excuse, and that's what men in the workplace used to justify not putting women in certain positions, is that, now women are too emotional, or she's got kids, or now we must worry about her period. But it's like, you have no idea what we go through. It's hell.
Yeah. Mo, is your mic on? What's the Mabatu thing?
The documentary.
The documentary. So she has a documentary. Just for context, I believe it's kind of sharing stories of women and how they actually experience their cycle and their period, and how they still have to show up in the world, how they still have to go to work and so on. I believe. Obviously, the documentary is not out yet. I think it's starting to screen in June. Okay. But I believe like the whole overarching protest or messaging is that women deserve a period leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
100%. I
Okay.
agree.
You know Lerato Khanyago, right?
Yeah.
Is it called Flutter or whatever?
Yeah,
think
Flutter.
so, yeah.
Yes.
Back, I think 2 or 3 years ago.
She's
whatever.
doing amazing
She
work.
she used to literally have like free
Yes.
boxes that she would send to whatever. At some point, she even gave me one that I ended up going to Loli and giving out the thing, the sanitary pads there for free and all of that. So there are people, and I know Usif Ngezi has a company that actually produces sanitary pads. And,
lovely.
I know he does charity work around that. But yeah, man, look, you know,
Can the
I worry
government do
about
something
girls.
to make them
Yeah.
free?
You know, I worry about young girls, man. You know what I mean? I worry about young girls in this country and what they have to go through and all of that. And sometimes we tend to talk about these issues as if like young people are people that can go get a job. You know what I mean? You forget that we've got 12 down that are now, some of these kids, man, like, you know, when you get out of Joburg, you see some of these kids are actually running households at 12, 13 because they are girls. They're expected to. Because
get home, cook for your siblings, you
like
have to walk them
literally
from
they are
school.
running
Yeah.
households and all of that, man. And I think
sad.
we as South Africa, we can do so much better for our young girls and of course our young boys as well, you know. But I think if we had to alleviate the burden of this extra cost that comes with feminine, you know, hygiene and being a woman, would be doing a great job for our society.
Everyone deserves to feel clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone deserves to feel like I have pads, I have tampons, and I don't. You know, it's already an uncomfortable time. I personally don't feel my best when I'm on my cycle.
wanna
And
ask
I
something
can't
very
imagine
quickly
not having
before
the
I forget.
access.
Prevention stuff, are they still free? Because when I was growing up, I
They're
know my
still
sisters
free.
and cousins, whatever, you could go to a clinic and get free prevention. Are they still free? Okay,
You mean
I think at least we
contraceptives?
still, yes.
Contraceptives?
No,
Are
but I
they
think-
still free.
I-
I don't think so. I think condoms, yes.
I think
I'm
that's
pills, guys.
so-
How old are you guys?
No, they're
Birth
not.
control.
Okay, when we were growing up,
clinic,
like
I think so. Is it not
girls
free?
could go to a clinic and get. They used to be in a silver strip like this.
Are you talking
Hey,
about birth
hallelujah!
control or what?
Hey, guys, am I that old?
But I
Yeah.
also feel
Yes,
like
do they still have
Is it still
those?
free? I'm at clinic, ne?
Oh yeah.
Yes, so
Okay,
but
okay,
I mean,
okay.
if you
Okay,
care,
I'm happy
that's
to
still
hear
a
that. I'm happy
Because
to
it
hear
is
that.
quite expensive.
you shouldn't have to be on contraceptive. Like, that's not the solution, because it also has effects on women, their mental, their hormones. So I think contraceptive being the thing that's going to save people from periods, it's like,
I don't think it's
No, not
that. Shams. I think
periods.
you need to
Or
understand how we
pregnancy.
live in a.
pregnancy.
Yeah.
You know, we live in a continent and a
Yeah, too many
country.
young girls are being...
Well, like
But it's
even
better
America.
when there's options. Like,
Yes,
you see
I'm just
what
saying,
works for you.
Mina, I looked at it when I understood what these pills and whatever was for, I looked at it in this way that it at least gave some power to the woman. So you do not have to rely on the guy to bring the condom and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
You can still maintain that power that he does not have access to, because he cannot force you not to go get those pills.
Yeah.
Because you can always say, yes, I'm not taking them, when you know very well that you're taking them.
No,
But
so
with
You get what
the
I'm saying?
day-
So Mina, I looked at it in that way. Young females having access to those pills for free was actually in a way empowering them a little bit. Yeah, maybe wait now and Jay, because there are other diseases and stuff like that. But on the positive side, I
least
looked at
there's
the
an
power
option.
thing. Yeah, there's an option. Yeah, thank
but
you.
with the day off thing, I totally agree, because I was one of those girls in high school that when I'm on my period, I would literally get sick for all 4 days. Vomits, I couldn't stand, I couldn't do anything. So they knew at school that for those days, I would never come. Or even if I come, everyone would witness me being sick. And also, it's very tough to get a doctor's note for that as well.
it's not considered a real
I mean,
thing. It's
why
like
is it not
toughen up.
considered a real thing?
Yeah, so it's a cultural thing. It's a whole system and what.
No,
Hey.
we need to do
Yeah.
better in terms of government.
Yeah.
There's no reason why young girls from different backgrounds should not have access or be able to just walk into any public place and just grab a
and
bunch
just
of
grab
pads
it.
and
Hey,
tampons.
hey.
That's how it should be,
Yeah,
in a
that
big
one.
bucket outside your local store, wherever. I feel like, but do you feel like because I don't know, you know the TV stuff, but there was that lady who's senior where she said she doesn't pay her TV license, for example. So
Oh,
it's like the
that's-
people were looking up to.
I feel like we all don't pay our TV license. When was the last time you paid yours?
Girl,
The only time I pay mine is when I have to buy a new television. Nah.
they're gonna come find us. Don't say that we pay it.
No, but the
No, I
thing is
mean,
trapped
I'm being-
anyway.
I'm being honest. They always send
Two things
messages.
that
But every time I have to buy a new TV, that's the
You're
only
right.
time I pay.
Cool. Yeah, and roomies needs to be very careful about that, because there are scammers who will send you an SMS saying that you have to pay
Yes.
your TV license. This is how much you owe.
Where do you
Kind of, they are
actually
trying
pay
to
for TV
scam you.
license?
But people pay.
Where?
I don't know, but people pay.
Do you think that like the leaders of our country, of our industries, make it easy for people to then follow the rules, because you're not necessarily leading by example? We've seen so many times how so many things can happen and people can get away with it. So it's like, if someone who's senior is saying they don't do it, then obviously everyone's like,
Listen, you are speaking to a country that has just given Asama Forgotten Chomi a budget to do some AI song.
Yo.
You understand? You get where I'm going with that? You get where I'm going, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
This is the person that has been accused. This is the person that's gone through the SIU, and they still give him money to do things like that. So I hope that answers your question.
And my question has definitely been answered, and the answer is
Right, cool. What was the
clear.
other thing? Oh. Did we do a shout out to to Mjolo about taking care of that people? Did we cover that? We didn't
No,
cover that, right?
we
Yeah.
never.
So it came out last week. We were supposed to talk about it on that episode, but we were not able to do that. That Mjolo is expanding.
Shout
Mjolo
out.
is that show. But just to backtracking a little bit and qualify why we think this is important, right? We speak a lot about the content that we put out there for a Black audience and how that content affects, our society and all of that. And Mjolo has been at the forefront of the criticism of being a platform that is, putting out denigrating content
Yes.
for our people, right? Which, listen, I sit on a point of, look, it's okay to criticize people. If we feel the content that's there is like that, it's fair to have that conversation, right? But now, when somebody does good, we also like to kind of like say, we see you.
Yeah.
And we got report Mjolo now is expanding their studios. They're gonna be offering their entire staff of 200 people free medical aid through I think it was through Bonita.
Oh,
so rare in this
that is
industry.
amazing.
Very rare in the industry that is
Whoa.
unregulated.
Never offered
Like,
that in my
yeah,
life.
yeah.
No,
You
guys.
understand?
Yeah.
On top of that, they are expanding their canteen, and they're gonna be providing food for their employees at work.
Wow.
You understand? And they're gonna be partnering with others.
But isn't that something
chef
that
schools.
must be done?
Not necessarily.
at least MacG feeds us.
The food stuff, not necessarily, because I can tell you this.
'Cause
A
even
Prime
at a
Media.
production
Yeah, I was
house,
at Prime
when
Media
you're shooting
at
this
Prime Media
food-
you buy your own food, and Prime Media is such a big
really?
company. Yeah.
Oh, all the productions I've been part of,
Yeah,
they do.
No, so
No, but
that's
I mean, I think
SNT.
it's- that's
Yeah.
different. I think for like a
Yeah.
reality
Yeah.
show, but just as an employee, at a company.
Like, I don't think people at the
most
multi-choice
do that,
building are
though.
getting free food.
I don't get free food
I just
on
shot
radio.
a show with.
Yeah, I'm saying the employees
They are getting
go
food.
Randfontein. They're getting free food.
I don't know, but
Go
the
Randbeck,
the
not
last time
Randfontein,
I
Randbeck.
checked,
In that building.
the last time I checked, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
wow,
We get
okay.
free food here. Thank you, podcast and chill.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. We love it. And the food's always banging.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I just wanted that to
medical aid
kind of
is
like
a huge
acknowledge.
thing. Yeah.
We need to acknowledge that when people are doing good, we are more than happy to congratulate them and prop them up. But when you screw up as well, please allow us to have the conversation and be able to tell you how you are screwing up.
Yeah.
Because people, they like it when they are being praised. But when they are being critiqued, they don't like it, especially this industry. You understand? And we need to get to a point where people are open to praise and criticism. What else do we have?
No, honestly, I think in this we speak about it a lot, but it's like, guys, we're not trying to beat a dead horse, but there's a lot of stuff that happens in this industry. There's a lot of lack of security. So shout out to Moja Love. I'm dead hearing Moja Love because I was looking at the comments of some people's top billing auditions and people and it's mean, stop it. But people in the comments being like, yeah, you see you better for Moja Love. Like,
Are the auditions still on? Guys?
I don't know, but I was catching up reading the
Yeah.
comments and they was like, you see, yeah, you must go to Moja Love. I'm like,
But
why
guys,
would you say
you know
that
what?
to
There's some
someone?
good shows on Moja Love, right?
Amazing
He said my
shows.
show should go on Mojala.
Amazing shows.
It's a
What's
thing,
wrong
I
with-
guess.
What's wrong with
And Moja Love numbers are actually very good. Like
It's
they're
amazing.
There's an
actually
I love
very
audience
good.
Moja
for
Love.
it. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
there are shows that I love there. I love
it.
Umakhelwane. I love
Yes.
Umakhelwane.
Okay.
Sizokuthola. It's a great shows for showing the people
Yeah.
what's happening on the streets of South Africa and how
Yeah.
drugs have taken over,
Oh,
our
wow.
townships and whatever. Yes, you see this.
They
people
have
are talking
raw
about
content.
xenophobia
Raw,
in South
yes,
Africa,
that's why
and
I
then
love
you
it.
can actually
Yeah.
see people are not crazy by saying these our kids are being prostituted and all of that.
Yes.
You can see it on them. What's the other one?
It's a real South African
Yeah,
story.
they lose me.
Yeah.
Jola 99. That's when they lose me.
Oh, yeah, I used to watch Yajula 99.
I love the
Yeah.
concept of the show, not necessarily in support of
Yeah.
characters involved.
Yeah.
But I think Moja Love solid. So it's
Yeah.
but I just found it funny that people are using it as an insult because it's like, no, it's a
It's-
great
yeah,
channel.
It's a great channel.
It's a
raw.
great channel,
Yeah.
but I guess they just say, no, nothing wrong with it, but not top billing where nah.
Yeah.
Like you came with the other vibes,
And for every black household that has access to DSTV, one person in that house
Is watching.
has
Moja.
watched a Moja Love show or
If not
is
all of
currently a
them,
fan
if
of a
not
Moja Love
everyone.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
If not
You
everyone.
get
Could
what I'm
have more
saying?
numbers than Zanzi Magic even.
For some shows, not all
some
of the shows.
shows,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would tell the same with pellets holding Mzansi
Eish.
Magic. Like,
Yo,
that show
Hopefully
is
it will be
huge.
me next.
Hold it down, Londi. They need you.
Trying my
The
best.
city needs you. You know
Yeah.
the Batman signal. You need a
Yeah.
superhero in the meantime.
Cool,
But
so
do you have is that your shout out to Moja Love?
Sort of. Yeah, sort of. All right, cool. So what else is on your mind, guys?
Did you talk about?
Kwababa. Didn't we talk about Kwababa the other
We
day?
did, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
apparently it's looking a bit raunchy.
Is it?
Apparently, right?
Really? Is it on?
No, the trailer that I saw was very clean and nice. But Vuyo Biela, the Vuyo
Polygamous is
Biela.
looking
Polygamous-
raunchy. So
Yeah, the polygamous one is
Yeah.
the one that looks a little.
Of course.
Yeah. And people are talking about. Do we still need sex? Explicit sex on television and all of that. And
Yeah, it's a bit.
do you know, even if I watch a sex scene by myself, I still feel like, you know what I mean? Like it's as if my grandmother's sitting right behind me. I feel ashamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make me uncomfortable. Like, why can't we just imply sex? Sinners is a great example with the scene where Michael B. Jordan's character, the one that's with Yumi, they have a sex scene that you can tell is clearly intimate. These people love each other, but there was no nudity, whatever, but the intensity of it was implied.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't feel like I need to see bums. You know how much I hate seeing man bums on my screen. Like, I don't need to see bums. Actually, even woman bums. Shout out to the ladies, but I don't need to see that.
Oh.
Ish. Not you.
So
No,
wait. But you see your men's bums all the time. So
Who?
your men's bums, you see them all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, because that's my man's bums. I
Okay.
don't want to see someone else's man's bums on the
I don't
screen.
mind a sex scene, but I mean the storyline must
It
be
needs
there.
to fit the story.
Yeah,
Like I was
you
about
can't
to
just
say
be
the same
walking
thing.
out
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you just decide
Yeah.
to have sex and then you walk back to the car and it's
Yeah.
done. There's
And
no storyline whatsoever.
I think it's sexier when it's implied, when it's a bit more. leaving something to the imagination where you could, like I said, Sinners is a great example. That scene was so, you said it gave you anxiety to watch that movie, no?
Yeah.
That scene was so intense, but like she's fully clothed. She's still wearing her anorak because, you know, it's back in the day.
Yeah.
So she's still wearing her anorak, but between the sex scene that his other character had with his love interest and the one he had with his love interest, both of them are him. It's so hard to explain, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One was way more raunchy, but the other one actually felt like, yo, these people got down.
It's like Bridgerton. They do it in a very tasteful way. So, yeah.
Really?
Yes, Bridgerton. Is it hectic? I don't mind a
stopped
sex
watching,
scene. Maybe
yeah.
that's why. But I've seen boobs. I really do not mind a sex scene.
But also, here's the thing. I have it's not right. I have an issue, right? I feel like sometimes we need to watch before we, you know, because one of the things that's been bothering me recently, especially this year and whatever, is that our audience knows too much now. So they can't suspend, you know, their disbelief when they're watching content. That's why we feel like hyperrealism now has to be a thing, you know, because now the audience knows too much. They know where the camera is. They know how, like, we know too much, you know what I mean? And because we know too much, and when we critique these shows, we critique them from a point of, we know things, you know, no, that's impossible. That cannot happen. You know, kind of thing. I feel like now our producers and our directors are under pressure for hyperrealism. And hyperrealism now comes with the sex scenes have to be over the top, have to look like they're... I miss those days where you talk about where things are implied, but it still makes sense to the story. You know what I mean? When was the last time that you actually watched a movie and you just enjoyed the movie? Serious it is. You understand? Serious it is. But now, because we know too much as an audience, when we watch television, when we watch films, when we watch a telenovela, whatever, we are on some that's impossible. You understand? But that fantasy world that we used to create as creatives is gone because our audience does not want to allow, you know, creative to just be creatives and just believe the story. You know, when we were growing up, the story,
It's not meant to always be realistic or make sense. You know, when you watch a show, it's something like, no, but then how's this person in Cape Town already? It's still the same day.
Yeah.
It's a TV show.
Yeah, even for reality, they do the same thing. It needs to lead to the next scene.
Yeah.
You can't just...
No, I mean, that's fine because it's reality, but like, it's a TV show. Someone had an idea. It's not always going to be realistic or logistically.
But it's better when it's like that. You need to take us there.
Yes.
Well, I want to watch The Polygamist because I definitely want to understand. I still need to watch MacG Wants a Wife. So that's on my homework list.
Also, are we not tired of telenovelas? When are we getting like a comedy, you know?
I won't lie, South African comedy is a bit not cringe, but I feel like it's
what type of vibe. Like, when are we getting that? Now we only get the comedy in reality shows, and it's just like, you know.
And even when they do comedy, what's that? There's a movie about. I tried to watch it. I finished it. Let me not say tried. I think, what is it called? Something Family Vacation.
Oh,
yeah.
That's cute.
Guys,
they are comedy
on Netflix.
Guys, okay, let me see.
It's
Guys, go watch this.
lighthearted, but the jokes aren't necessarily funny. It's like if
Not
someone
a movie, though.
Yes.
Not talking
You
about
want to watch
a
a
movie.
whole series?
Yes.
laughing the whole
Like
series.
a comedy.
I don't think
I was
SA
trying to
can
give
do
you
that.
movies to watch that are South African that are funny. Like Lucky Fish, I like it. There's a movie
Kubula
called
was my
Lucky
wife
Fish.
and kids. Remember, those were fun times.
Yeah, man.
You know, I need something like that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any shout outs before we go? Do you have any shout out to anybody?
No, shout out to the roomies. Shout out to my family.
Yeah.
I'll be down. That's it.
Shams?
I'm tired today.
We've had a really, intensely close week as the team. So I'm not going to say why I'm saying this, but shout out to Mohau, the most amazing producer ever. I know our shout out is usually a woman, but I think Mohau deserves a shout out. He's holding us down in the biggest way. He's a big part of everything that you see and love. So yeah, shout out Mohau. Love ya. Woo!
Yeah, I hate all these people. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you're good. I said, woo!
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer and aka subscribe umubi dog. That's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment, unama commitment issues. Subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe